Kiss the bones and bend the back. Trim him of his baby fat. Give him fur black as black, just like this.
Welcome back, sisters. What's good, Primadonnas? Back again today with another video. And in today's video, as you could already tell by the title, today is actually going to be the very first episode of my Primadonna Halloween series. You guys know I always go dumb hard for Halloween because Halloween, to be honest, is like my favorite time of the year. You guys, I am like a horror fanatic, but yeah, I already know that. So for today's look, I decided to, of course, bring you guys the Sanderson sisters and just give you guys an inspired look from the new Hocus Pocus that just came out. If you guys do not know, Hocus Pocus 2 just came out on Disney Plus. And girl, when I tell you, literally my best friend, my daughter, and all of us, we had like a whole watch party in her house just for Hocus Pocus. Literally decorated the entire crib, and it just kind of like created like an aura for Halloween. Just gave me the ultimate feels, and I was just like, you know what? I have to do a Hocus Pocus look. Like, everybody is talking about Hocus Pocus 2. But, you guys, I didn't want to do your traditional, like, Winifred or Mary. I wanted to actually do, like, a look inspired by all of them. So, that's how I actually came up with the eyeliner. The mouth is actually a spider coming out of the mouth. But, to be honest, it's giving me kind of like Billy Butcherson in a way, too. So, I feel like this whole look is just giving me Hocus Pocus. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Not even gonna lie. I didn't even expect for this one to come out this fire. Because I was like, you know, just gonna get my feet wet a little bit. And as we get closer to Halloween, I'm gonna get even more crazier with the looks. But yeah, y'all, like, I really fuck with this one. I didn't even think that this one was going to come out as poppin'. Of course, we did use the brand new ColourPop Hocus Pocus 2 palette, of course, to go hand in hand with the look. But nonetheless, if you guys want to see how I got this first Halloween look inspired by Hocus Pocus, then you already know what to do. Definitely keep on watching. But without further ado, we are just going to jump straight into the tutorial. Alright, beauties, so y'all already know how we do, jumping straight into voiceover. And I don't know about y'all, but I am dumb hyped for Primadonna Halloween. Okay, listen, I done waited all year, okay, for this moment. Y'all already know I jumped on Amazon. I got my little costume on, my little witch cape. Like, I am ready, okay? I got my little Hocus Pocus 2 palette from ColourPop. By the way, this palette is fire, y'all. Especially if you're a true Hocus Pocus fan, you definitely need this one if you're a collector. And then also I wanted to give a quick shout out to these Orchard contact lenses. They did send me over some really nice lenses. I will leave the link to these green ones down in the description box. But jumping into the eye look, I'm gonna prime my lid first with the PLOUISE base in the shade Rumor Zero, which is the white one. I want all of these eyeshadows to show really vibrant. And as far as the palette, I wanted to show you guys up close, just show you guys how gorgeous the packaging is and just how much this palette is screaming Hocus Pocus. Like I said, you definitely need this one. I kind of like this one better than the first one, just to be honest. But anyways, I'm going in with that really deep purple shade, and this is the shade Observe, and I'm just gonna place this right into the outer corner. Like I said, my camera stopped recording the beginning part, which is why it's already on. But yeah, I'm jumping into now the BEBELLA Valentine's palette, and I'm using more of like a lavender because the Hocus Pocus palette didn't really have much transition shades. So yeah, then now I'm gonna take the shade Influence in the BPERFECT Carnival XL palette, just for like a deep reddish shade, and I'm gonna pop that into my inner corner. So we're gonna create more or less like a halo eye effect. So you want to leave the purple on the outside of the eye, which is gonna represent all three of the sisters, because as you already know, purple is Sarah, the reddish color is Mary, and then the green is Winnie. But yeah, I'm gonna take the shade Marvelous from the Hocus Pocus 2 palette, which is that beautiful orange shade, and I'm gonna use that to just blend out my inner corner. And now for that center shade, oh my god, I was obsessed with this one because you guys know I love me some green. So yeah, this one is the shade Cursed, and this shade was so pretty, you guys, because it actually had like little reflex of glitter in it, which actually motivated me to actually play with glitter and go all out with the damn glitter. So yeah, so first thing you want to do is go ahead and pack this onto the center of the lid, and then you do want to wiggle it up and kind of like bring it all the way up into your brow. And when it comes up to blending these three colors, like I said, this color combination is really out of the box. These colors do not go together whatsoever, but that is the fun thing about Halloween, you guys. You're stepping out of your comfort zone. You're doing shit that you don't even do on a regular. So I was obsessed, you guys, because like I said, this is just not a color combination that I would ever use. So blending out those outer edges, and I had to literally take a second to just appreciate the color combo, like I said, because it was different, and I just love the way that it came out. I love the green in the center, the halo eye. Obsessed. But anyways, now adding the fun part, the glitter. I'm gonna take the CARNIVAL Beauty. This is the Aura Night palette, and this is a gorgeous pressed glitter palette. And you guys, these glitters are just screaming Hocus Pocus, especially that first one. But I am gonna mix those two, which is the lime green one and the one that has more of the chunky glitter. I wanted to use a mixture of both to just add some texture, so I'm taking the lime green one first, which like I said, this one has more of a thin mild glitter, and you don't need any adhesive or anything with this because these are pressed glitter, so they kind of have like a little jelly to them, which make them adhere super easy onto the eyes. So if you are a beginner with makeup and you don't really know how to work with glitters, I necessarily recommend, well, highly recommend a pressed glitter palette. That way you don't need any adhesive. But now I'm just gonna go over top of that with the more chunkier glitter, and this one you want to be a little bit more strategic with where you're putting it, and not me eating a bacon, egg, and cheese, y'all, at like 8 o'clock at night. Like, are you really living life if you do not eat breakfast at night time, sis? Like, let's really talk about it. And then I just got so activated off that bacon, egg, and cheese. Like, the New York really came out of me. So this is just me on my Glorilla shit, having fun, y'all. Like, when I am filming, especially my Halloween tutorials, y'all, I am in my prime, okay? I could literally get emotional just watching back this footage because I literally enjoy what I do. I enjoy filming, y'all. Is when I am at my best. So yeah, just, you know, like I said, just have fun with what you're doing, y'all. Like, if there's no purpose and no motive, nothing to why you're doing it, then don't even be wasting your time. Like, really enjoy creating, okay? Anyways, popping on my lashes, and now just quickly moving on to the face makeup. Like I said, you guys have seen me do my base routine a bunch of times, so I'm not really gonna go too depth into like the foundation and stuff. I will leave all of the products linked down in the description box if anybody is curious about what I did use. But one thing that I will recommend when it comes to Halloween looks, girl, definitely back out some drugstore foundation. You do not want to be using your bougie expensive foundation for no damn Halloween looks. So if you need a bomb drugstore foundation, I highly recommend the Maybelline 24 Hour. This shit is party proof. I got you, sis. So even though it's drugstore, that does not mean that it's not bomb. This foundation is not gonna move and it's gonna last you all night, and it's matte. I did mix it a little bit with the Pretty Fresh from ColourPop because I like more of a dewy finish, but that was like optional, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, hitting it with some contour, some concealer, setting all of that with my powders. Y'all already know, girl. Put your base on. And then, of course, adding all of the last little finishing touches to the face, the blush, and, you know, all the last minute things. But now I am going to add some black liner into my waterline just to add a little smoky touch to this eye look. And then I'm going to basically smoke out my lower lash line with that dark purple and a little bit of black. You also do want to bring in that burgundy shade on the inner part of your inner corner. And as far as the glitter, I wanted to like drag it down, kind of like a slight little clown effect. Kind of slightly, okay? Don't overdo it. But yeah, just to add a little bit of something to the eyes. And now you guys are seeing I'm just going over it with a little bit more black eyeshadow just to make it a little bit more smoky. So now for my highlight, I was super intrigued with that pressed shimmer shade. It was like a little glittery, not even gonna lie, as my highlight for my cheeks because it actually had like a greeny undertone, and I loved it. It was beautiful on the cheeks. But now, last but not least, of course, is the lips. Now, as far as the lips, you want to overdraw for the gods, okay? So the lips is more inspired by Winnie, so I wanted to do, you know, the overdrawn lip. So I am overdrawing OD, okay? Lip filler who, Bratz doll to the max, okay? Bring that shit all the way up. This is me laughing because I'm like, bruh, this is Leslie back in like 2019. Like, with the OD overdraw before my lip filler. But anyways, so you want to just go ahead and color it in, well, fill it in with the lip liner. By the way, this is the Morphe Spiffy lip liner that I'm using. I love these Morphe lip liners. But as far as like the sides of your lips, you want to cover them with concealer to give more or less like the Winnie illusion. Her lips are more like plumpy just in the middle, like kind of like brat style lips. So you want to like literally conceal the entire sides of your lips. I can't really necessarily explain this part, but you guys can see I'm just like covering the sides just to give it more of like a bigger illusion, if you get me. So now I'm just adding a little bit of concealer to the center of the lips. And if you wanted to keep the look glam, okay, because not everybody is into the creepy little spider, you can stop it here and the look is still super cute. There, I know in Spirit Halloween Party City, there are so many Sanderson sisters Halloween costumes. So girl, you are gonna fucking slay as a Sanderson sister, okay? Look at this makeup look popping. But of course, you know, I love to creepify everything. So we're gonna just take this Sanderson sister to the next level. So now I decided to do the little spider coming out of the mouth. Now, with this, you want to give yourself a sketch unless you a brave bitch, okay? If you want to just go for it, YOLO, then you do you. But I ended up tracing first with concealer to give me kind of like a guideline. And then now I'm going in with this eyeliner. This is from Maven Beauty. This is their liquid eyeliner pen. And I love this one because this one is black, black, black. Okay, and it's like a little bit more on the liquidy side versus on the like matte side. Now, that's not necessarily always a good thing, but if you're putting it on top of your lipstick or your lips, yeah, I wanted it to kind of have some movement to it. So that's why I chose this eyeliner in particularly. Now, as far as the little spider legs, you want to make it look realistic, okay? I mean, if you want to leave it like that, then that's on you. But of course, you know, we go hard over here. So now you want to add the shadowing. Now, I can't necessarily explain the shadowing, but if you basically put your hand or your foot on the floor, it's gonna leave a shadow. Now you want the shadow to be behind the leg. No shadow necessarily bends, so you want to keep it more on the opposite side of the leg. Like I said, it's very, very hard to explain, but if you just put your hand over a table or something and see the shadow, you could just more see a guide of how the shadowing would be behind the legs. And then you want to add some highlights. Highlights are going to be super important because it's not going to look flat. It's going to make it look more insecty, a little bit more creepy. And then the black on the center of the lips is just going to make the lips look a little bit more living dead girl, if you get me. I love that. Okay. Now, last little touches, because one thing about Leslie, she don't know how to put the damn makeup down, okay? I can keep adding forever. But anyways, I decided to add these little, you know, inner corner, little shape to my inner corner just because, I don't know, I felt like the eyes was just missing something. But now moving on to my hair, let's really talk about my hair, y'all, because I done spent an hour on this hair. I felt like I wanted really big curls. I wanted messy curly hair. So I know a lot of you were loving the way that I did the hair on Instagram, so thank ya. But I wanted to show you guys that I did use this curling wand from Conair Infinity Pro. You can get this on Amazon, at Target, or in your local beauty supply store. And I'm just literally just taking random sections, alternating the direction, and literally doing tiny ass curls. So this is exactly how my hair came out. Now, who is she? Okay, first of all, I don't know why I don't be curling my hair like this more, because this hair is so freaking cute, y'all. Like, I'm living. I'm fucking living. I definitely have to do my hair like this way more often. Like, I rate the hair a 10 out of 10. So anyways, this is the completed look. I literally stole Autumn's magic mixie crystal ball that she got for her birthday, and it went perfect for my intro. But anyways, this is the completed Hocus Pocus makeup. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye.